Do you remember in about 1989, I think it was, when Gorbachev and Reagan signed that piece of paper all to do with the massive reduction of nuclear arms on behalf of both of their states? We thought, oh goody. And it pretty much signified the end of the Cold War for a lot of people. And it's not something we've really had to think about very much ever since. Well, it appears that President Putin is getting rather pissed off with us here in the West, and him and Joe Biden have had conversations which don't look like they're going terribly well. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for New Year's Eve. Hope you're all doing alright. I'm just having a little wander around, getting some exercise and trying to work off some of that post-Christmas girth that I seem to have acquired. Well, yes, Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin seem to be having words with each other, don't they? There's a lot of tension over the Ukraine at the moment. Will you shut up, seagull? Thank you very much. They're noisy around here. And there seems to be a little bit of tension in the air. You see, Russia's getting a bit nervous that we're getting a bit friendly with Ukraine, and Russia's getting a bit nervous that they might get let into NATO, and Putin doesn't like that. He sees it as we're getting a little bit too close to their borders, and currently there's something like 100,000 of his men, machines and equipment sitting there, looking rather like they're ready for some kind of action sometime soon. And there's talk of that in our press. Biden has turned round to Putin and had a conversation and said, look, there is a path to diplomacy out of this. Of course there is. But you will do this, that and the other. You will not invade Ukraine. You will not do this. You will not do that. You will not do the other. And Putin has had enough of sanctions being threatened on them and threats of retaliation if they go into Ukraine. And what he doesn't want most of all is Ukraine going into NATO, because I think it's Article 50, is it? Article 25, Article 50, something like that, where an attack on one is an attack on all, and we know that could end quite nastily. Have a look at this latest round. Basically turned around and said, you push me and that's it. All ties are cut. We will have no more to do with you. Thank you very much and goodbye from us over here in the East. What with them and China flexing their muscles somewhat, you do have to get a little bit concerned about all this and wonder whether there is a new Cold War heading our way at the bare minimum, or something a lot worse than the old Kung Flu or anything else we've had to deal with. It's usually I don't take too much heed with all this because we see them trying to rack up tensions all the time in the media, but this is coming in fairly regularly and fairly quickly, and I do have more than half an eye on it now, and I do want to know what you think. Are we going to get trouble, or is this more of the same media scaremongering? You let me know. It's interesting, all the different points of view. Anyway, I'm going to continue walking home and get rid of this Christmas girth that I've worked up. Believe me, it's a large one. I'll see you shortly with another one. Toodaloo.